Hello everyone, Larry Lavrentiis for Ichimoku.co and forextrading.tv with a 4-hourly chart analysis for the Euro US Dollar FX for the trading day beginning January 23rd, 2014. And here we have an indecisive beginning to the trading day, to the session here, with a small black body candle establishing a downtrend, making a lower high and a lower low, and trading down below both the Kijun Sen and the Tenkan Sen and the Ichimoku cloud, giving us a bearish market in all three timeframes. If we look over the past three trading days, however, we basically have a market that's been attempting to rally, but pretty much trading sideways, and a market that where the some of the pivot point levels have been working quite well. If we look back here to the 19th of January, we see the market trading up to the middle pivot point level and finding resistance there. Then for the 21st of January, a couple of days ago, we see the market trading down to the, actually that was the 20th of January, the previous day there. And then to the 21st of January, the market trading down to the first pivot point support level, finding support there. The market opening up above the middle point level for yesterday's trading session, moving up towards the first pivot point resistance level and finding resistance there, having a second attempt and not being able to breach that level. So if we look at the recent past, and even if we go further back past that 20th of January back to the 17th, which would have been Friday, we saw the market trading through the first two pivot point support levels and finding support at the third pivot point level. So I think this highlights quite often how the pivot point levels can work well with markets, and they tend to work best in the hourly or in the 4-hourly time frames. For today's chart, if we look at the downside here, and we're expecting the market to come off, basically because we have a bearish market in all three time frames, with the Chico span down below the corresponding price action suggesting negativity in the market, we will be looking to the first pivot point support level at 135.25 for support, and that's just below where the market's trading. And if we look at the where the market opened the first 4-hourly session, we did test almost down to that level. If we do trade through there, the second pivot point level is down at 135.05. and corresponding with that important 135 level, the 135.20 level is an important level as well. And if we look here to the daily charts, we can see that 135.20 level here and the 135 level here. And the third pivot point level is down at 134.76, and it's unusual for markets to reach those third pivot point levels. For today's trading, the range here of the pivot point levels isn't great, and we haven't had a lot of volatility in the market over the previous few trading days. So if we do see a strong sell-off or strong buying coming in, we could easily reach those levels. But if we do have exciting days where we do reach those third levels, they tend to be the levels where the market terminates, but really not expecting that to happen at the moment. So we are now seeing this current candle, as it's developing, find resistance at the middle pivot point level and at the Tenkan Sen, the green line, which are in the same area, and that's what we'd expect to see. And that current candle has a higher high and a higher low, therefore potentially changing the trend to the upside. But with this rejection, when we're seeing the shadow on the top of this candle, we are looking for a potential lower high and lower low, looking for the market to test the 135.25 level. If we do trade down through there, we could see the market testing down to the 135.05 pivot point level.